Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Friday, December 15th, 2023. A dangerous stretch of desert highway has gotten a little safer in recent weeks owing to upped traffic enforcement. On December 5th, the California Highway Patrol Morongo Basin office announced that they would increase enforcement on State Route 247 near Landers and Johnson Valley. Their announcement came as part of a release containing details of a major injury collision on the road, known locally as Old Woman Springs Road. That collision followed two fatal collisions on that road that left a total of 4 people and an unborn child dead during the week of Thanksgiving. The CHP told Z107.7 that, as of yesterday, they have written 91 citations on Old Woman Springs Road since the fatal crash on November 20th. 7 additional shifts from the local office have been put in overtime to work specifically in the area in Landers and Johnson Valley, and will continue to patrol the road for the foreseeable future. The CHP has said that, as of yesterday, there have been no crashes on Old Woman Springs Road since they announced the increased enforcement on December 5th. On Friday's Z107.7 Up Close show, host Gary Daigneault spoke with 29 Palms outgoing Mayor MacArthur Wright and interim city manager Larry Bowden. Daigneault asked about how the city has prioritized safety this year, to which Wright and Bowden responded,
"Citizens are concerned with safety. And so one of the things that we did to help that, instead of getting another deputy, we actually asked the sheriff department to give us another detective because our one detective was getting backlogged as far as trying to solve crimes and stuff like that. And so now we have 2. So hopefully that will give them an opportunity to solve a lot more crime. And then it also allows our actual deputies to stay out on the street where they need to be."
Captain spoke with us, told us what it could do for us, and the council agreed that it would be a asset, so they put that extra money forward.
To hear the full conversation, you can listen to the Up Close show as a podcast at our website, Z107.7FM.com, or wherever you get your podcasts. The Bureau of Land Management has announced that $2.5 million will be invested in studying the impacts that renewable energy development has on tribal ancestral lands in Southern California. With more, here's Robert Hayden.
The study by the BLM will identify resources of religious and cultural significance in order to avoid conflicts and better understand the impacts on tribal resources where renewable energy projects are being developed. The area is known as the California Desert Conservation Area. It was designated in 1976 by Congress to recognize the importance of this area's resources and the need for a comprehensive long-range conservation plan. The landscape-level conservation plan for 10.8 million acres of public lands in the desert spans 7 California counties, including San Bernardino. The counties work with the BLM and other state agencies to manage renewable energy development and preserve cultural sites alongside the desert ecosystem. The study is using funds from the Biden-Harris Inflation Reduction Act, which BLM California State Director Karen Mortensen says will support their ability to deploy clean energy while protecting vital cultural resources in the California desert. You can read more about the study and the overall desert conservation plan at this story on our website, Z107.7FM.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Robert Hayden.
The Indian Canyon Post-Acute Care Center in Yucca Valley is hosting a craft fair tomorrow to raise money for residents of the facility. Expect handmade gifts, homemade goodies, and a variety of vendors at the event, which will make it easy to find a holiday gift for your loved ones in support of a good cause. The fair runs tomorrow from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Indian Canyon Post-Acute Care Center, located at 57333 Joshua Lane in Yucca Valley. Rainbow Stew is holding their annual art and craft fair tomorrow. It will feature dozens of local artists selling wares that would make great holiday gifts, and will also feature Aunt Cindy's Treats and Mama Myrtle jams. Santa Claus will appear between noon and 2 p.m., and kids can pick out a free gift. The fun runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow at Rainbow Stew, located at 55509 29 Palms Highway in Yucca Valley. School is out for winter break after today, and kids heading to the library this Saturday may be greeted by the North Pole's most famous resident. Sledding in with Santa's pre-Christmas travel plans is online news elf Robert Hayden.
Jolly old St. Nick is taking a break from holiday preparations to make some appearances at two of our local library branches this Saturday. His first appearance will be at the Joshua Tree Library from 1 to 3 p.m., where he'll be greeting library visitors and spreading holiday cheer throughout the local branch. Then, using secret magic only known to the Klaus family, he'll be appearing simultaneously at the Yucca Valley Library from 2 to 4 p.m., where visitors can create awesome art with holiday ornaments, read some Merry Christmas adventure stories, and rock out with classical Christmas carols. And don't forget, for every 15 items you check out, you'll receive a drawing ticket for Holly Jolly prizes. That's 2 ways to visit St. Nick this Saturday, as well as check out some books to keep you warm, cozy, and well-read during the winter break. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
Real-Time Rescue is holding a fundraiser tomorrow, and Santa Claus will be available to take photos with children and even cats and dogs. The event will feature snacks and ornament making, and the suggested $10 donation will help Real-Time Rescue assist animal owners facing economic difficulties. The fun runs from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow at 29K9, located at 72041 29 Palms Highway in 29 Palms, with parking on Mariposa. To help the homeless, the County of San Bernardino is seeking volunteers for its annual point-in-time count coming up in January. Reporter Heather Clisby has more.
If you have concerns about those living amongst us unhoused, the County of San Bernardino would like you to consider volunteering for the annual point-in-time count that can bring attention and resources to an ever-growing population of homeless. The county's Office of Homeless Services is asking residents to get involved by helping to gauge just how many individuals and families are in need of housing and other resources. The PITC is an in-person survey that helps to secure grant funding. Participants must complete a virtual training through the county website. Volunteers will be deployed in teams in early morning hours, and because they will be inputting data from individuals into an app, a smartphone is required. The PITC will take place on Thursday, January 25th. For more info or to register as a volunteer, look for the link in this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Heather Clisby.
And finally, the Yucca Valley High School Trojan wrestling teams traveled to Desert Hot Springs High School last night for a meet. The girls earned 57 points to Desert Hot Springs' 12. The Trojan boys won 39 points to Desert Hot Springs' 30, and the meet concluded with an exciting final match featuring a win by Wyatt McDavis. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.